All right, here's an exercise I really love doing. Is a single leg, single arm pull. So, and you're making sure that you have contralateral movement with this, which means that like I'm using my opposite arm to the opposite leg. So, opposite arm to leg, so I should say. So in this case, my right arm with my left leg. The reason I do that is because that's how we accelerate, run, walk. Um, that's how our bodies are designed to sort of work through these slings. So this one really greatly activates the posterior sling, which is the one we need, again, for acceleration. Even if you don't play sports, you need this for walking and not developing hip and glute problems and stuff like that. So this is great glute strengthening, core strengthening with upper body pulling action. All right, so I'll play this. So there's 4 variations of this, right? So I'm going to start with the simple version that would show beginner. So this first one is just standing still, and you're just sort of getting your balance. So the weight of the cable actually helps you with your balance. And all I'm doing is just getting a gentle bit of a hip flexion. I'm not squatting at all. I'm just moving that right hip up and down as I pull with the right hand. All right, I'm just maintaining my balance on my left leg. All right, so that's the first version. The second one is where I start to bring into play the leg into the movement. So now this really is where the leg instigates the movement. So now I bring into play the squat with the pull. So I move my butt backwards and I pull with the right hand. So you can see how I've really got to load up through my hips. I don't want to stay straight. I do want to have a bit of a trunk flex on this. All right, so it's almost borderline deadlifting in a way. All right, so then once I've done that one and I've got the hang of that, then I'll bring into play some instability. So this is a gradual progression, just bringing in a BOSU. Again, sometimes I don't always do this. I might prefer just staying on the floor, maybe doing it barefoot. I might prefer that. But occasionally I might use this one. It does really change everything for the person whose balance is really affected, and if they're a toe gripper, for example. So really it's just exactly the same as the last exercise, just standing on the flat side of the BOSU. All right, and it's amazing if you have a balance issue, just how much this changes from being on the floor. The good news is once you get good at this one, the floor seems like a piece of cake. All right, so it's really worth getting good at these exercises. All right, now once I've done that one, the last progression is where I'll want to add some speed to it. So I've sort of been working quite slow up to this point with a focus more on stability and the strength element. Now I'm going to bring in the power element. This is where I want to sort of explode up with a hop. All right, so now I'm starting to force the ankle to do a little bit more work other than just stabilizing. I want it to actually give me more power. This is where I really take it into its acceleration phase. All right, so that's a great exercise you can use. Again, if you play sports, again, if you have hip or knee problems, these are excellent exercises in retraining that. And if you're a runner, even more important because it really simulates the running action quite well. All right, so hope you've enjoyed that. We'll see you on our next video.